Hello and welcome to MNT Living It. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. Today, and I mention it first because I always forget to mention it later on. But today we're going to be making some beef short ribs, which are these right here. And then beef neck bone. No, it's not neck bone. Beef backbone ribs. So beef short ribs and beef backbone ribs. We're gonna be cooking those. And what I like to do first, I like to rinse my meats, my beef, which I've already rinsed, drained. And then I'm going to take and parboil, which is where my water is going to boil. Oop, I'm waiting for it to boil. And I'm gonna let it boil in there for about 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna rinse all the gunk that comes up. I call it the gunk, the brown stuff, the white stuff, the stuff that will make it not look so cute. And so that's what I'm gonna do now. And I picked up something I'm gonna add to my little sauce gravy. I'm gonna add some cooking wine sherry, which is perfect for stews, sautés, and sauces. So I'm gonna add that to my mushroom gravy that I'm doing, or sauce, because I am cheating a little bit. You'll see later. Okay, well, let me get this in the pot, and I'm gonna start parboiling. Okay, guys, so while I'm waiting for the meat to parboil, I decided to come out and check out the peppers out here, which they seem so easy to grow, to be honest. But it seems like the hurricane has made things so much more plentiful as far as the water. So I think I'm gonna pick a pepper, this one, and chop up in my then maybe this one too, to chop up in my stew. And then there's some cherry peppers, and there, if you can see. And then over here, these are the Thai peppers. Yep. So I'm gonna go chop these up for the stew. And here's some peppers. These actually look like they're probably maybe jalapenos. Well, these actually look like jalapenos, but I don't know what kind of peppers these are. I asked my son. But yeah, the rain has really done good for them. Okay, so here's the pepper. Now, if you want them spicy, you can leave the seeds in. If you want it tasting like more of a green pepper flavor, take the seeds out and rinse it. So today, I think I'm gonna take most of the seeds out because I don't want them too spicy. Not today. My stomach is not feeling like a spicy day today. I also have already chopped up some onions as well. And that's gonna go in our meat after everything is parboiled and I get my whole broth action going again. So guys, we are gonna pick some sweet potatoes. Well, my son is, he got his garden gloves on and he's already picked a few already. So he was under the weather. All the guys were under the weather and we didn't get to finish this video. So he is going to try to show y'all. Seems like we've had this sweet potato garden for a while, but I have cooked them and they came out pretty good. Uh-oh, here we go, here we go. We got sweet potatoes, yay. Oh, those are little ones there, but perfect, perfect. And how did you do these? You just grown from other sweet potatoes we had?
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll look like a bug or something got to that one. We could cut around it if it's not too bad. Okay, you want to pick some more? Let's see what else we got. Yeah, there's some yams, and one day we just did butter and sweet potatoes. What about over on this side? Look like I know what I'm doing. So basically, yeah, we just set it, forget it. Well, to be honest, oh, that's a baby sweet. Let's let that stay and grow. He did most of the work. I just been watching him. And I cook them, so. We'll put that back in the ground, little baby. Gotta grow some more. Now, how did you get these potatoes growing again, Maddox?
I just...
nice and loud for the people. Deep voice, man.
I use cow manure.
Okay, cow manure.
And topsoil.
And topsoil, okay. Did you grow from another potato or did you have seeds?
From another potato.
Yeah, so he grew this from another potato. This boy, you know how some kids are on videos and stuff, but this one, he's in his garden and he still be on videos and social media, but he used it to educate himself on gardening. All right, you gotta show it to the people. Okay, this is what it's looking like so far. Those are the little ones compared to the first ones. You'll see them in the video. They were huge. Because it's about that season. Sweet potatoes are at its best, especially in November. Oh my gosh. Now that's a good size one there. Okay, thank you. All right, so far we got 5 sweet potatoes. I definitely would do this with gloves because you never know what you might encounter. And how many sweet potatoes created this whole garden? 1 sweet potato, y'all. 1 sweet potato. That's amazing. And it grew all of this, which grew out of the spot we had for it. And sweet potatoes are not cheap in the stores anymore. Not around here. Oh, that's a good one. Ooh, look at this, y'all. That's a good size one. All right. Yes. So I'm looking for, that's a baby one. Let's let that stay.
Was already damaged.
Oh, it's damaged. Okay. So yeah, we'll be able to do some pies and puddings. Check my older videos. I got pies, sweet potato pies in there. I got sweet potato puddings, sweet potato casseroles. He's actually made some, there we go. He's actually made some pies from the my videos. All right, good job. You know, I'm so proud of you, young man. But yeah, I tell him, you know, it's okay to look at YouTube for laughing at stuff, but use it as educational work. You can learn so much on YouTube, and this is one of the things he chose to learn about is gardening and taking care of our chickens and eggs and whatnot. Okay, we're going to show y'all one more. All right. So this has been parboiling for a while. It's like a pre-boil to get all, if there's anything to get off of it that's yucky looking, I call it. So let's see. Ooh. See that brown stuff on the side? This isn't too bad because sometimes it be like big, I don't know what it be. Foamy looking white stuff, brown stuff sitting at the top. So I'm gonna rinse this off and then I'm gonna create my broth and my seasonings. Some chicken stock. You can use chicken stock, beef stock, vegetable stock, whatever you got. I'm not picky. It's all about some flavoring. Then we're gonna make a pot because we're gonna have some gravy and rice with this. Onions. We'll get some more in there. This one is Swanson. I chose to use. All right, I've used practically 2 of these chicken stock things. Okay, so now I'm gonna put my seasonings in there. I'm gonna be using this Kirkland's no salt seasoning. You can use whatever seasonings you want. But we're trying to cut back on the salt in my household. So the no salt seasoning. But we still use salt, y'all. But just not everything. And I chose to use the pink salt. So I'm going to put some pink salt. It's not too strong, this pink salt. And some black pepper. Can you give me the garlic, please? Powder. And I'm going to add some garlic powder in a minute. But actually, some garlic was in that seasoning that I just did. And I'm going to do the steak and chop seasoning. Do that. Put it in there. That has a little bit of salt in it as well. And I'm going to add my onions and peppers that I cut up in there. It's going to give it a very good flavor. And one more thing I'm going to add, well, two more things I'm going to add is my garlic powder. Y'all, it's smelling good in here already. You hear me? And my, you know what? I'm going to save this for towards the end, my sherry. So that way I can have a really strong flavor of wine. So in the meantime, I've turned it down to a medium. And then when it starts boiling, I'm going to turn it to a low so it can slow cook. And I'm going to cover it up. Okay, y'all. So I'm guessing it's been about roughly an hour and a half since it's been slow cooking. I just have it on a little bit on low. And so I'm just going to stir it up a bit. Look at that big red bone right there. Stir it up. Seasons. See the peppers and the onions. It's not ready because I want these to not completely fall off the bone. I don't know if it can, but I think it could. Let me see what's going on with that. Let me see. Nope, not yet. Actually was able to break it off a little bit, I thought. Know where the piece went, but yeah, I'm gonna let it. It's not ready just yet. In the meantime, I'm gonna take some of the juice out and I'm going to create a gravy. Okay, so I have to apologize. I don't have a cameraman today, so I'm working with what I got. So got me a pot. Hopefully y'all can see that good. And I'm gonna add some avocado oil, or you could do butter. Hey, if you want to go the opposite, go and use some butter. I would have used it if I had it, but I'm using this because we're trying to be a little healthy. Just a little bit healthy. Lord, I was just trying to unwind my flour thing, and all I had to do was lift it. My canister. All I had to do was lift it. So I'm gonna do that. In the meantime, I'm gonna get some broth up out that pan to flavor that as well. So, okay, so I got some broth. And basically I'm gonna make kind of like a soupy gravy, just something to go over some rice to make the meat taste really good and flavorful. And I have not done gravy probably since last year, if that. But it's not really a gravy. You'll see how it comes out. I just like to put stuff on my rice. So anyway, so far I got the avocado oil in the pan. I'm about to say olive oil. And everybody do their gravies and stuff different. This is some type of flour. If it's self-rising, it'll get really thick quick. But think it's so rising. I just use a tablespoon because I'm just trying to thicken up what's in there. Plus, I'm gonna add I'm adding this. I'm not gonna be secretive. Creamy mushroom as well, and then I'm making a gravy just to add a little bit to thicken up my sauce with my beef ribs. So I'm letting this warm up some. Put in there. Oh, I'm gonna use a fork. My mom always used a fork when she did her gravy. And this is where you might want to add some salt and pepper to kind of flavor it up. But this is more like thickening the what I already have in the pan. Plus, I'm adding soup to it. And I think I'm gonna do one more heaping tablespoon. Y'all, I have not done a cooking video in so long, seem like. It's just that time of year when you're just kind of ready to do it, you know? Ready to get cooking. Even though in Florida, it is still, it's summer, but it's comfortable right now. It's comfortable because our hot heat has, to me, has changed from scalding hot to a comfortable hot. So this is where you might want to do some salt, some pepper, maybe some garlic powder to get in there. Put a little bit of that. Put a tad of salt. I'm gonna put in my hand just in case I overdo it. We're not trying to do too much salt. And if I have to add, you know, for flavor later, I shall. And pepper. You can add some onion powder to it, some parsley if you want. Good gracious, I forgot. My son pulled these from the garden. He insisted that I put this in there, so I'm gonna put it in last. I'm not sure what this is, but they say you can eat it. Long as it hasn't been sprayed, and it has not been sprayed here. So he just insisted that I put it in this dish, so I will. And I would. It's not parsley. Purslane? Malice, what is it called again? What is that, what is it called again? You told me to put in there, the green leafy stuff. Purslane? I kept saying parsley. He said, no, it's not parsley. Purslane. Okay, y'all heard it, hopefully. But he got some of that growing in the yard. Like I said, this is more of a thickening agent. This is what I'm using this for. I really wish I had butter. I just ran out of butter. And I was at the store today too, because the butter will really brown this good. I might want to turn it up just a tad. And you want to use a fork to kind of break it up too, because help with the clumps as well. But it's not gonna matter because it's going in my big pot, which I need to get my meat back on this eye. And just kind of smash it, the flour into the oil. Y'all can see that? Can see it? Sorry about that, I'm paying attention. Smash it down. And like if you were doing with butter, it would be getting brown about now. And then I'm going to add some of the broth that came out from my meat to it. Stir. Looks like a little paste. Add a little bit at a time. Watch it thicken up. And I'm not gonna make it a perfect gravy because it's going in my pot. But it almost looks like some mashed potatoes. You know, it's almost like mashed potatoes. That was broth from my short rib pot. And then, yep. What I'm gonna do, now if you're gonna go ahead and make full-on gravy, you wanna add more warm water, stir, warm water, stir, a little bit at a time until they get the right consistency and thickness that you want it to get. So now I'm gonna bring this back over. Probably not good to slide because you could scratch your stove or oven. But mine is beyond that. And I'm gonna take and put, it's like mashed potatoes. I'm gonna put it in here and stir it in. And then it can kind of thicken up from there. Because I'm gonna let this kind of sit and simmer a little bit too. So it can become one with the ingredients that's in the pot. Okay, so I'm gonna stir that in there. Yeah, that's looking good. Kind of falling off the bone a little bit. Oh, some of that done fell off the bone. You can see. It fell off the bone, y'all. It's falling off. And I'm just stirring in that pasty mixture that I just made. It's going to thicken up. And it's good because I got bits of meat that'll be in the gravy too. Oops, y'all can't see. See the bits of meat. So even once the bone parts are gone, we'll have bits of meat in the gravy to go over the rice. See some of that falling off a little bit? I don't want it to completely fall off. Okay. So next, I am going to go ahead and add my creamy mushroom to it. I love it because I don't need to use no kind of can opener. Just pop right open. And you don't have to add anything to it. Stir that in there a little bit. Now, if it's not as thick as I want it to be, I can always add more flour. See, the meat's kind of falling off the bone, if you can see it in there. I'll add more flour. But I'm gonna let this simmer a little bit and thicken up. But before I do that, one more thing I'm gonna add to it is this sherry. I showed y'all earlier, the sherry cooking wine for, it says perfect for stews, sautés, and sauces. So here we go. Put in what you want to taste, y'all. That's all I need, I think. I just want to, you know, have a little whisk of it. Stir that in there. Oh, it's just, you know, falling off the bone good. Look at that. Falling off the bone good, yeah. I don't want to mess with it too much because I really want it to do its own thing. And I'm going to let it simmer on low still, and I'll be back to check on it. Okay, so I have turned it off. It's been cooking for a while on low. And, oh, y'all, there's just the bone. So the meat did fall off the bone. And the key is just slow cooking, slow cooking. And this is just gonna be something I'm gonna put over top of the rice. So I'm gonna go ahead and plate it up and you'll see. You ready? Okay, I done plated it up, gravied it up. Probably overdid it with the gravy, but I love me some gravy. I love me some gravy. But I think I'm in some vegetables, trying to keep healthy, and the rice is hidden under the gravy. I mean, why not? You're gonna go back for more anyway. But it's mostly like soup, mushroom soup. So I'm gonna take this over to my husband and see what he thinks. Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Here you
ready
go.
To eat.
Me too, to be honest. All right. This is
That looks pretty good.
beef back ribs and
Beef back
short
ribs.
beef ribs. Yes. Rice and my version of gravy soup.
It's so special. I need like a fork
Yeah, you
and
need
a
a
spoon.
spoon and a fork, baby.
Good night.
And
How
you
many-
don't have a knife because it should be falling off the bone.
So do I eat with a fork first or a knife first? I
That's
don't
up
know.
to you, whatever you want first.
That's interesting. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Look how tender that
I
is.
got a lot of hands. You're
Oh, my
left-handed. Here we go.
That is so tender. Look at that. We call this. Woo. Oh my goodness.
Falling off the
We
bone.
call this fork tender, right?
Yeah.
It looks so hot though. I bet it's hot. Let's try
Probably
it.
is.
Let's try it. I'm scared too. It's so hot. Oh, hot.
It's hot, y'all. It's hot. You got to eat and blow like you do.
But that is really, really good, man.
I guess so.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Okay. Sorry with my hand and finger in the way, y'all. The gravy's okay?
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Okay.
That is good stuff.
So there you have it. First meal of the season, y'all. And hopefully more to come. The colder it gets, the more I'll cook. Okay, like I said before, don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. And hit the thumbs up button for us and leave a nice comment. Bye-bye now. Say bye to everybody.
Bye, y'all.
He gotta eat.